Hello guys, welcome back to a new video in the One channel where we talk about everything Fortnite Creative related. Today we're going to go over the progress-based mesh device and everything it has in store for us. So let's get right into the video. So you can find this device in your content chart in your devices tab. If you search up Pro, it should pop up right here as the progress-based device. You can place it down and it should be this little jar with green liquid in it. Basically, this device is a visual representation of progress in your game. In 1.0, you only have this green jar, but in UEFN, you could do more complex things such as filling or draining fuel tanks, progress bars for players, or even a tip jar for your restaurant tycoon. And I took those straight from the Epic Games developer page of this device, which I will leave down in the description. So getting right into the settings of it, go to the 4 lines over here, and the first one here is progress target. Progress target is basically the maximum of progress that we want it to reach. So I have mine set to 100, which is, I like thinking of this as like 100% filled. So this is 100% filled. You can set it to the progress to 50. So this is the maximum amount that it can reach. So I'm going to keep mine at 100. Next here is game start progress amount. This is how much progress you want to be done out of this 100% when the game starts. So I have mine set to 25, which I think about it like 25% filled out of this 100. Next here is progression type. Do you want it to progress instantly or do you want it to progress at a continuous rate? If you click instantly, that means whenever the progress is activated, it will instantly go from 25 to 100, but if it is set to continuous rate, it will go from 25 to 100 and you can watch it grow in this little tank to see your progress. And down here we have the progress rate and the regress rate. The progress rate is how much do you want it to progress by. I believe it's by per second, but I'm not 100% sure. But I have it growing by 5%. If you have it, this is only if you have it on continuous. If you have an instant, neither of these matter. But if you have a progress and regress at whatever rate you want. So for mine, I'm gonna do progress at 5 and then regress at 10% per second. I believe it is per second. So I'm going to come over to the functions tab, and I actually already have one set up because I was testing it earlier. But the first one here, we have begin progressing, and this is when your progress will go from, for me it's 25 to 100%. So this will begin it, and this will begin regressing. So this is going up and filling it, and this is losing it and like hiding it. Next here is you could pause. So as it's like progressing, you could pause it mid progression or mid regression. So when it's emptying, you can pause it, or when it's growing, you can pause it when receiving from another device. Progress fully and regress fully. So progress fully is it'll progress all the way up to that 100%, and regress is all the way down to that 25% that I have set. Over here to the events, then we have on progress filled completely. So whenever it reaches that 100% filled, it will send an event. Or on progress emptied, completed completely. So whenever it's completely emptied, it will send an event. On progress change, so this is just whenever the device gets changed with the amount of fill, it will send an event. So it says on the bottom here, fires when we have hit one of our mesh thresholds. We have swapped the mesh in response. So whenever it reaches one of our thresholds, it can also send an event. So as I said, you can use this for progressing in games to have it visually here. So I'm going to link it up to a button now. So if I put my button right here, I have my button, and then I'm going to make a button for increasing and decreasing and then pause. So this button right here, I'm going to do progress button, and then I'm going to go over here and change the interact text to progress, and this one I'm going to do regress button, and then I'm going to come over here and do regress, and the third button I'm going to do pause button, and then I'm going to do pause. So this will pause it mid thing. So if we go into the settings here again, with our functions, we have begin progressing. We're going to click our button in here, which is our progress button on interact. Begin regressing, we're going to click our regress button here. And then the pause, we're going to click our pause button right here. So as soon as I start the game, it should progress to that 25%. I click progress, it will go up to that 100% fully filled, but I can pause it midway just like that. Then I click progress again, it will continue, and then pause it, and then once it gets to that 100%, it will stop, just like that. It is completely full, and it's finished, and you can have a channel send if you want to. And then if I click regress, it will head back down. I can pause it again that way. And as you can see, the regressing is actually quicker because I set this to 10, if you remember. So just like that, it regressed all the way. And so the progressing longer than the regressing, and then you can pause it wherever you want. So this is basically just a interactive device to help your maps, like adventure maps, be more interactive. If this video did help you out, please leave a like and subscribe. It does help the channel a lot. And if you want to support me in the Fortnite item shop, it is code T1A Studios. That's T1A and then the word Studios. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them down in the comments below or on the Discord, linked in the description below. And that's all for the video. I'll see you all in the next one. A sister out.